Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning to you. The birds are chirping. Good morning to you. Oh, we're so close to being on perfect timing. But I mean, nobody's perfect but God. Okay.
8:47. I'll take it.
But that perfect God piece got me right on time for my time. So I'm going to let him.
I'm always on time as long
as absorb what I miss, huh? To thine own self be true. When you hear that, you get them last few juices out of there.
That's what Sparkle was like. Do you have I made her some coffee and she was like, do you? I was like, oh, you need sugar? I got it for the creamer. I said, you drink Maxwell House or Folgers? She said, well,
the best part of waking up is Folgers in your cup. Okay.
Well, she said, well, I drink Wawa coffee, so it don't matter to me. I was like, Wawa coffee. Well, you know,
is that that's a gas station.
I said, Wawa. I said, you know what? That's a gas station, ain't it? And she was like, yeah. So she was like, well, do you have like an alternative sugar? And I was like, ooh, I know what she mean, because I didn't use sugar for a minute. I used to use Splenda.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, girl, no. So I was like, you know what? She was like agave or something. I said, girl.
That's all Precious
Precious left this here. We drink it every morning for our coffee and conversations. She said, oh, yeah, that'll work. I said, look at here.
It's so much sweeter.
All-purpose sweetener.
Yeah, it's organic. It's like, why? Like, this is the first thing. The hardest thing that people need to remove from their diet is sugar. Sugar kills us. It's in everything, and I mean everything. And so the best way to try to move out of the direction of the sugar would be to add the agave. And agave is sweeter than sugar and honey. So and it's natural.
You could use that. So when
I make my grits, I put this in there.
You use that
as a sweetener.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I'm gonna tell you the other day.
Or 2 cups of, you just use that.
I use agave, and you will not need the same equal. If you need 2 cups of sugar, you probably need 1 cup of agave because it's natural, pure. That sweetness is like right now. I squirted that little drop in there. Taste my thing. It's so sweet.
Have to, well.
Yeah, it's too sweet from that little squirt. So no, you don't need a lot, and it hits the spot, and then it's natural.
Like Kool-Aid.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Kool-Aid. It doesn't matter. You use it as a sweetener. Yeah.
I use a whole cup of Kool-Aid.
A whole cup of sugar.
I mean, yeah, a whole cup of sugar.
Yeah. I got what you were saying.
I even realized I said that.
It's called trial and error, and then you can give me a recipe. How about that?
I even realized I said that.
I would start with a cup since it's Kool-Aid.
Oh no, that would be sweet. Oh, that thing is sweet with that little. Look, you still got more in there. I thought it was ended.
Thing was doing that squirt.
Yeah,
that little bit of dry stuff left.
Probably, I would start with a half a cup. Because if I use the granulated cup of sugar, I'll probably
use a half a cup and then taste it.
Ooh.
Put it to taste.
That for that damn McDonald's sweet tea.
Everything. Oh no, McDonald's. No, they're not using agave because it's too expensive, and nobody's when you get organic stuff. That's why you're gonna pay organic prices because it's
quality.
Because we all know that stuff that's organic and natural and original is more expensive, right? The duplication,
of course,
is no comparison. So it would be a little cheaper because I'm trying to wean you from there to come over here. I'm almost doing what they do, and not with the same health benefits, but I'm gonna make your stuff sweeter. So. Yeah, so I try to remember. So like I said yesterday, Chef Ron, 2 days ago, he was making us breakfast. He used some creamy grits. They was really good. But I put agave in mine because I eat my grits like cereal. Yes, you know how people like, them New Yorkers eat their. Yeah, I do.
That's why I had to definitely because he was like he wanted a grit and he eats that first before he eats the other stuff.
Okay.
So he gets.
And he made like a hot cereal, like a porridge.
He puts the milk, the
Some
sugar,
grandma,
the butter.
Grandma made us porridge
that first. He was like, "Yeah, man." Byron was looking at him like, "I got to see this." He was like, "Oh wow!" So then you gonna put that in there and then that in there. He was like, "Yeah." He stirred it all up and was eating. He was like, "Okay."
And let me tell you, them grits were still creamy when the kids came in the afternoon. As you know, when I put the agave in it, and I had heated it up to eat the last bit of it, and Serenity was like, ooh, trying to eat bacon out of it and was tearing it up. And she was like, ooh, these is good. These is good. So I ain't saying nothing, but when it was all done, I was like, girl, you know that was agave in there. She bust out laughing. Because she was like, ooh, them grits was busting. Ooh, they had a special buzz. I said, agave. Because, you know, when you're trying to tell kids to eat healthy, they think something wrong when they don't realize it's better than what you're eating.
Right.
But I know I was a kid, so I don't get
like,
offensive with them or whatever, because I know when my mama switched over,
it was
from no pork, honey, I was going to the corner store, give me a sausage, egg, and cheese. I was like, I will not. But I know that we messed them up because the problem was the taste, right? Once you give somebody the desire, it's hard for you to, release the last experience, right? And so if you're used to eating meats and it's like, oh, I don't want to eat meats no more, it's such a struggle. Now, if you never ate meats, it don't freaking matter. You don't miss what you never had. Just like if you stay a virgin as long as you can, you ain't got to go through the foolery, right? Of feeling looked over, crossed out, because now you got your power. So now you don't have the desire or the yearning to, every time you turn around, you telling yourself, well, shoot, he want what I want and I want it. And so now you putting yourself in predicaments over and over again, being mad at them instead of mad at yourself because you got an itch that you keep on scratching, and you can't blame other people because you didn't do your due diligence in their, intention with you. So it's like, but if you didn't have an itch that need to be scratched, you can have real conversations. Once you, blur the lines, it's hard to see, girl.
It's hard to see, girl.
And that's in everything. Word on
the streets.
You know how they say, word on my mama.
Oh, Lord. The things we used to say.
The day we used to say, honey, word on your mama. So, well, good morning to you guys. I hope you are having an amazing, amazing morning. Good morning, Nancy. I guess that was right in time. All you people lurking and not saying good morning to you. Hey, Cornelius, how are you doing?
Mine just be working. You be like, wait a minute. Come on in the morning. Come on in the garden with me.
My brother, come on in the garden with me, my sister. There in the garden we can talk to the master. Won't you come on in the garden with me?
The song you remember from church. Honey.
There's love in the garden. Peace in the garden. Yo, you see I'm doing this to tambourine. You go tapping in the garden. You know that.
We be in there.
Won't you come on in the garden with me?
That made church fun, though.
I love
church.
It was so much fun for us.
It was.
If I ever had a church, it would be so much fun because I learned that God is joy and He is peace and He is fun. He is the vibe.
He is the vibe, for real.
Honey, I didn't make that up. It was in my soul. Listen, I'm putting that on the shirt too because it's my saying. God is the vibe, but faith is His vibration. Y'all heard it here first. He is the vibe. Okay?
Yeah.
And faith is His vibration. So fear is His deceleration. You gotta add that in all the time.
Good morning, Cornelius. Hey.
Yes, because y'all know that song. Let me tell you something. You know how many different songs we had? Take it to the...
Yes, that's my brother.
You know how many good songs we had at St. Paul's. Oh my God.
Rocking, honey.
It's like Pastor had his own personal, what was his name? He used to come in. It was a short guy. He had the locks. Oh my God. What was his name?
It was great.
No, because he would come in and then it would be like Easter. He'd be learning all these new songs. Because it would have been like, it was like his originals though. Like it was a lot of original songs out of St. Paul's that, God, what was his name? Oh my God. If my mama was on, I know she would remember. I don't know where she is. I don't know where she is.
She in Charlotte and did the,
and now she's too busy.
Right.
8:45 in the
Correct.
morning.
You all the way in another
country waking up early. And could catch
right
the
here.
show. And you right in the city and we don't see Faye. Where's Faye at? Where Mama Faye at?
Right.
We needed you on this one. Now you're gonna be in the replay. We ain't gonna have it. Okay? So write it in the replay.
We needed you to get
but
the
What?
songs now.
Remember the
And
songs
the band.
now. Oh, one of my all-time favorite. I'm looking for a miracle. I expect the impossible. I see the intangible. And what? What is it?
Girl, I don't know.
The invisible.
You were singing it the other day.
That's what I said. The sky is the limit to what I can have. Come on now, how you ain't gonna be confident with these songs? The sky is the limit to what I can have.
Come on, Nancy.
Come on.
Nancy.
Just believe and receive it. God will perform it today.
I'll never be known.
Hey, just believe and receive it. God will perform it today. Oh yeah, that was one of my favorites.
Yeah, Nancy was in church. She stayed in church too.
Honey, I'm telling you, that's that soul, honey. Get that soul posture right, honey. Because when they coming against you, you got a song in your head. Words ain't nothing but song. You better be singing the right song in your head, honey. Be singing the wrong song,
Molly,
honey.
You in danger,
Molly,
girl.
you in danger.
You in your head like
activate the right song. Okay, I believe it. Visible.
Take me to the
garden.
Your head.
Oh, come on in the garden with me.
You be singing them damn songs in your head. Then when you think
the garden, we can talk
to
the master.
Let me just go out with a bang.
Come on now.
Them songs in your head at that time.
I'm trying to tell you, honey, songs is like
take me to.
It's your worship, right? They say, remember worship, right? I don't got much to bring.
You be hearing all those songs in your head. Then you be like, this is it, Lord. I'm ready to go, Lord.
It's my
Take me, Lord.
I'm gonna tell you. There's some good songs out here. Shout out to the singers out here. If I had a voice, let me tell you right now, I would be singing.
But you know what? I'd be like, why when it's a funeral, it seems so sad. I didn't know that. But they be playing them songs that provoke you to cry. It's like, you be trying to hold it together, and they be playing them songs to make you bring it out. And they be like, ah!
What is the worst song to sing?
I can't take it.
What's the song here? What is the one song that no matter when it gets sung, no matter how much you kept yourself together, it breaks you down every single time? Good morning, Queen Author
L.
What song? You know what the song is for me? Because I mean, everybody probably got their song. I know my song that takes me out every single time. I could be going to support somebody at a funeral.
Yeah.
And if they sing this song,
I ain't even gotta know the person, but it's gonna break me down.
If they sing this song, first of all, I hate to hear how amazing the person was. And people always say, I want you to talk shit about them so I don't have to be crying. Look, tell us why we can be crying, God. Don't tell us why we need to understand. We got it wrong. We want to deal better when people leave it. Let's be like, you know what?
You know what? Y'all, we already know how he lives.
We sitting over there crying about how good he was.
Everybody and their mama.
Y'all already nobody make it. Y'all done embellish all the good shit. You you can't take it.
You can't talk mess in that.
Oh my God. It's called Amazing Grace. Oh my God. When they start,
I can't take it.
Sparkle, happy birthday, Sparkle.
Yes, happy birthday, Sparky.
It's 420, but you know, you don't smoke.
Don't cry for me.
Happy birthday to you. Let me tell you something.
CeCe Winans.
That daggone Amazing Grace. I don't even know what CeCe Winans. I'll probably be crying on, but that Amazing Grace, when I start hearing how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm fine.
I can't.
Was blind, but now it's like the prayer for it. You just like, oh, I hope it was
everybody was.
That's why you cry. You like he was lost. I hope he was found.
You know what it is? I don't even think it be the person. Everybody even think about their damn self in that moment, because it's like, Lord, forgive me for my sins, because everybody gonna cross this path. So you just be crying because it's like, I gotta get it right.
No,
this is the time to get it right, y'all. Especially when the pastor gets to preach preaching the
Oh, Lord.
obituary and sermon. It's like,
And don't you hate when the pastor trying to get new members at the funeral? It's like, listen, let's celebrate the gone and prospered and expired at this point. This is not your time
I cannot.
for a
There
new
she go, there
congregation.
go Star. Where are Faye? Tell her she need to be on these.
Oh my
Okay.
God, that one right there.
What?
Yolanda Adams, honey. Alone in a room.
Oh Lord.
Oh my God, we gotta do a
Oh,
karaoke
God.
night. It's just me
Yeah,
and
we gonna do
you.
a karaoke
Mm.
night. Oh, that
I'm
one right
so
there.
because I just don't know what to do.
Look, she was like, she can't even get the word out because that's when you know you feel it again.
Or you don't know that word.
You don't know the word, or you just.
When you don't know that word.
Or it hit you so bad, you be like,
Alone in a room. I feel like it's just me and you. I'm so alone because I don't know what to do.
Cause you could feel it. You could feel it. You like
The one
sing it.
I choose
The wrong
the
thing to
wrong thing to do.
do. I'm
so afraid of disappointing you.
Yeah, that song
so
got
I
me
need
teary eyed
to
now.
talk to you.
See,
Oh
now,
my God.
Stop, you
And
hit it
ask
on
me
the
for
head.
your guidance, especially today. I told you, if I could see
Lord.
when my world seems so cloudy, Lord,
Let's
guide
get
me
up there and
until
start
I'm
singing.
sure
That's gonna be
I'm open. Okay, that was a
Oh,
good one.
my
That was a
God.
good one. Yolanda Adams, I'm sorry, I just went on a rant.
that was it.
Alone in
Star,
a
right
room.
there.
It's just me and you. I'm so afraid of disappointing you, but I need to talk
Ma.
to you and ask
ask
you
you
for
for
some answers. Listen, she said answers. Forget guidance. Just give me the cheat sheet, Lord. That's it.
See, look, and she even
Especially
said
the-
guidance.
She said answers, so
God,
she'll change her
Lord.
own. She said, give me the
Lord.
answers, Lord.
Look,
Forget
I
the
need
guidance,
to talk to
Lord.
you because I'm looking for some answers. I need the answers, Lord.
Good Lord, that was a good one, girl.
Ooh, Lord.
And that was that one right there.
That was it
That
right
one right
there,
there,
honey.
honey. Pierre said he don't want no sad songs. He said he wants me to play Luke Skywalker, and I said I will not.
Why
You
we
mean
can't?
wait? Luke is like
Why we can't?
wait. What is you should play?
That's
You should do what he want. It ain't
Don't
y'all
stop
party.
getting. We
Oh,
celebrate
don't
over here.
stop. Oh, and you know, all the L got that booty, or you got to go. Don't
And I
stop.
was run right up there with her. Come on, girl. She gonna be crying. This is not the place.
That's what I'm saying.
I
This ain't
know.
the front. Plays the front.
I
for
know
the-
I'm playing some.
Look, playing some Luca.
Listen here. You gotta respect the people's wishes.
Don't
This
stop.
is my going
Get
away.
it.
I want you to remember me as I was.
That's what
so
I'm
if
saying.
you knew I was a fool and liked to dance and liked my music, I need y'all to reggae it out up in
Not reggae it out.
If
Kid
y'all
needs you
have
up on the wall. I'm gonna have
If
Ray
y'all ain't no
Bar need to be there.
we going out with a bang, goddammit. This is not who I was. Don't Amazing Grace me, goddammit. You bet not.
I'll take a comedy
You know I
album.
wasn't that person. Don't play with me. This how
Yeah.
y'all gonna let me go out with a bang.
Listen, I love it. I think you respect
I think
people's
you should.
wishes, and if they want to play Luke at their funeral, it's
Y'all
their
better
funeral.
put that
Write it
thing
down. Write it in
down.
thing. And when there's somebody got a problem, you know. If
That's
you know who you're
right.
dealing with, you already know how they
Come
coming.
on. That's how T came down in the wedding. I wouldn't have seen it no
No
other way. Yeah.
girl. Forget what y'all doing. This is my tradition.
that's
I
that-
get to do it my way, right? That's
Who
my
is it for? Me or you?
grandpa used to say. What was that? Grandpa's Frank Sinatra song. I did it my way.
Well,
That was his
part.
song. Friends, I had a few. I can even go Sinatra. Oh, the byways, but oh, much more than that.
That part.
I did it my way. Come on now.
Y'all
We had to
let the
play
do
that.
it.
Listen, do it my way, my love.
That part right there.
That's all
What
you
we
wanna
doing
say.
it for? See, that's a dumb opinions. Ain't nobody asked your opinion. He said.
Then what the hell? Like, no, they ain't go. Who care what they say? He
See, we
said,
worried about what other people gonna think.
play that Luke. Put
Then
that
we-
Luke on there. He want to go back to Freaknik.
When
Put
they
that
bring him
Freaknik
in
vibe.
there,
He was good.
When they bring him out that car, rolling him down that aisle,
Let
start
me tell
setting
y'all
him up, you better have that
With
song.
this new generation in their style, I don't know what y'all think our funeral's gonna look like. They gonna be a booty short. Come on, listen. You don't know what they gonna be doing. This is new world, honey. You don't even get to plan your own funeral anyway. So hey, let them do what they listen. They gonna describe you how they want to describe you. They gonna dress you how they want to dress you. They gonna say what they want to say.
You gotta
unless
put it
you
in
done
right
said it all already, honey.
right now.
It's gonna be your funeral. Gonna be ain't nothing but perspectives, okay? And we'll see how many perspectives is on the up and up.
Looking down like, what the hell? Who told y'all?
What Dr. Beverly got said.
She said, now what if I choose the wrong thing to do? I'm so afraid.
I'm telling you.
Afraid of disappointing.
That's what Rondell be talking about. Y'all ain't keeping up with the topic.
So I need to talk to you and ask you for guidance.
Good morning, beautiful.
Good morning, beautiful lady,
Yes,
Dr. Bev. Sing it, girl. Sing it. I was trying for you.
It's that part. Especially today. That's the part. Especially today.
With my
God me until I'm sure.
Life seems so cloudy. Lord, gee, she was on point with them
I
words.
don't know what to do.
Oh, Lord, my devil gonna get her.
Sovereign by Daryl Coley.
See, Arthur L know all them songs.
Honey, that's it. I don't know titles. And most of the time, I don't know the actual
I don't know the things
singer.
that come
I am terrible with names. I ain't even gonna hold you.
names
Always
of songs.
have. Oh yeah. So if you don't give me a chorus, I can't ring.
You gotta sing that thing.
I need a chorus to ring.
I didn't know that's the name of that.
I definitely need a chorus to be able to ring. Okay. I need to know if I know that song. I probably do know that song.
Yeah, but I don't know
what
that's
sovereignty.
I don't know that's what it's called.
That part.
What, Dr. Beverly? The blood that Jesus said for me way back on Calvary, the blood that gives me strength
from day to day.
Oh,
it will because remember
that part.
we had a deaf ministry.
We had sign language.
So our deaf ministry, I would sit up front with Aunt Diane, and that song was the best song.
Yeah.
For signing when she be like, the blood, what that gives me strength from day to day, it will never lose its pearl. I swear they.
I can't. Yeah,
that's all language is where it was. So come on now, that song right there, it reaches to the highest mountain, and it flows through the lowest valley. See if you give me the words.
Yeah,
the blood that gives me strength from day to day. It will never. And see, that's how we be singing in church, honey. You don't need no voice to worship, honey. You don't need no voice to worship, honey.
I can feel it. I can just
feel
it.
Even though that is kind of crazy when they be like, drink it, his blood in remembrance of me.
Blood of my blood, flesh of my flesh.
Yeah, but just the concept is kind of weird.
It's an ultimate sacrifice.
Drink the blood in remembrance of me. I'm like, who came up with that one?
But you know, when you be doing things, you be mixing blood, you be cutting yourself to be like, come on, we blood sisters.
You never did that.
You're not even saying in the movies. I've never did that. But I'm just saying the resemblance of blood so you can feel like we intertwined.
Yes, I get it all. But it was like, eat this, my body in remembrance of me. We just going to devour Jesus. That's what we going to do.
We all have a piece of him inside.
And then and every week, once a month, he wants you to get you that piece. Eat. And this that when Chef Ron was saying that the other day when I brought the plate, I said we're gonna start doing Eucharist. Okay, we're gonna be remember that plate I got when I said here's our daily prayer. Yes. We're gonna start doing communion. He was like, "But do you ever think about it? Drink the blood in remembrance of me." I said, I'm gonna read up on that a little bit more. Especially love the first part of Pretty Brown Eyes, that introduction. Woo!
Oh yes, honey. Oh yes, honey.
Pretty Brown Eyes.
Interest be grabbers.
Period.
The way they sung that
Electric Side leaving out. Come on now. You already know. Black people always want to do the electric slide somewhere.
They got so many daggone.
Now y'all gotta play Meg Thee Stallion's Girls in the Hood at my funeral.
Come on, let us know what we doing. Cause
First of all,
let us know. Somebody.
Last time I checked, I was 3 times earlier, but 3 years older.
It don't even matter.
So you want Girls in the Hood?
Come on now.
Do I know that song? I had to.
Give me the lyrics because I don't know the title.
You had to find that. Say that. Said. I know we said it. It was the blood that gives me strength. Maybe that's why we drink the blood in remembrance of the song. From day and so when people start acting up, like, did you just drink the blood? Girl?
You done did all of that, and now you out inside of this.
You done took Eucharist, got in the car, and cussing everybody else. Did you just drink the blood, girl?
I don't understand it.
Did you just eat the body?
I don't understand it.
Get yourself together. You do it in remembrance of him. So when you remember, I drank the blood, so I'm strong.
Oh,
I ate the bread, so it's about the allergies that you acting up.
These allergies is like,
is that what people gonna say? All 420 is the allergies.
Oh yeah, you said it's 420.
It's 420 out
What's
here in these
420,
streets.
Precious?
420 is National Marijuana Day.
Now it's not legal here yet, right? They didn't do anything here yet.
It's legal in South Carolina.
They
got all of the little
surrounding areas.
Yeah, South Carolina, it got passed. Oh yeah, they can carry. I think they can have up to. I don't even remember. I think when Star was in Jersey, I think they passed the law for Jersey, and she was saying how it was a thing. But I mean, at this point, that's why I said the states ain't even united.
Oh yeah, definitely not.
They're not united because everybody's on a different wavelength. But you got all of the what's names in Charlotte, all of the dispensaries, and they call it CBD. You get one of them gummies, you be taking a nap. But it does calm people down. But it doesn't have the THC. Or sometimes it has small traces of THC because you can have CBD because it's for the calming. That's actually what the plant does. It really, I mean, it does way better than the opioids and everything else they're giving them. That's at least that's a natural plant. You know what I mean? So if you're going to take a plant away and make the drugs legal, it's because you want to make money. Because it'd be easier to grow it. You can't grow opioids. So if I allow the weed to be, which is a medicinal plant, to be your anxiety reliever, all of that other stuff, then you can grow that in your backyard. And it's harder for me to charge you to come buy this everything is a money ploy. And once they figure out how they can get money out of it, then they legalize it. So they don't, like alcohol used to be illegal. It's car accidents, all this stuff happened, drunk driving, and they never take it out because they said people ain't responsible. It's because they found a way to go from bootleg, because even in North Carolina, every liquor sold must come through the ABC. So the government gets everything. Now, if you go to South Carolina, you could be your own entity, but it's all about each city want to know what they got going. Not Arthur L. talking about 420 puff pass. That's the better way.
Come on, Arthur L. puff pass 420 round here.
F being good. I'm sick of mother trying to tell me how to live.
All right, man. All right, come on all out.
And guess what? This is the last time they can tell you nothing, because if this the funeral, it's over, honey. They can't tell you how to live no more, honey. Life is done. It has been lived, honey. You have been served. And as Grandpa said, I did it my way. That's how that song goes. F being good, I'm a
What's
good.
that poster said on Grandpa thing? I'm a bad mother.
No, he said, F the dog, beware of the owner.
No, he said, I'm the baddest in the valley.
Oh, I'm the, yo. Oh, wow. Where did that, is that still now? I'm going to call on Karen and find out, because I like that when she said, it was like, gave I walk through the shadow of the valley of death, I shall spare no mother effer for. I am the baddest mother effer in the valley. Grandpa was raw, because you're right. You know, we go in the basement right around the bar. Grandpa did have a bar. We never snuck a drink. We was good kids, y'all. We were very good kids. We deserve good kids that we got. We got some good kids now. Maybe hard-headed, maybe a little spoiled, but definitely very good children. Because we got a whole bar, and I ain't never found a drunk kid.
That part.
but Grandpa and them, we was downstairs. We used to read. Cause I remember that when they say the brain stopped working, that sign, I would like them sayings off of Grandpa Ward. I remember when he said the brain stopped working and this stopped working, and he would say afterward, you don't have to be the brain to be the boss, you just have to be the asshole. Cause they said they said the brain said no, I run everything. The eye said no, I run everything. Till they run over, and the ass said I run everything. This is what the poster said. This is what the poster said, and then it said looking at, and then it said, and then at the end of the poem or whatever whatever that quote was he had on the wall, it says, so then the asshole decided, you know what, I'm gonna close up since y'all think y'all all that. I'm gonna show you what happened when the ass closed up. They said, so the ass closed up, the head started going crazy, the mouth was belligerent, the eyes got blurry, and so the ass said, see, you don't gotta be the brains. You don't gotta be the what is it? You don't gotta be the brains. You ain't gotta be the mouth. You ain't gotta. All you gotta be is an asshole to be boss. That one was hilarious. He had a lot of good ones. I'm gonna ask about them because I'm sure nobody wanted them, and y'all heard it here. So all y'all grandkids out here,
oh my goodness.
I'm getting all the signs downstairs on the wall. I'm about to call. I'm about to make a call today and say, is them signs still around the thing? I want all of them. I want all of Grandpa's signs. Because I asked first. Nobody even was thinking about it. Okay? Yeah. Remember that.
Going down there.
I asked first. Yeah, and I will go and I'll laminate them and keep them up because I love all that stuff. And it fits well with our life.
You said it fits
well with our life. Because
we edgy.
You know, in my house, definitely. Because I make no qualms. It is what it is.
He said,
what Mr.
Cornelia said, I know it was the blood. I know it was the blood. I know it was the blood. Is this a song?
Yep, I know it was the blood for me. Okay. One day when I was lost, Jesus died on the cross. And I know it was the blood for me. He never said a mumbling word. I don't know that part.
Okay.
I don't do.
See, that's what I'm saying.
No certain birds
out there.
They rolled him to the tree. They nailed him to the tree. They nailed him to the tree for me. Oh, yes. Okay. One day when I was lost, he died on the cross. And I know it was the blood for me. So it's the same tone.
That's the chorus. Okay.
Yes, that's the
chorus.
Come
on, Cornelia.
Okay, now.
That's what I'm saying. Put them lyrics out there so we can sing the song.
Put them lyrics out there.
No Star didn't say that.
She said me and Falati done snuck some drinks, not from Grandpa bar, but definitely from Daddy drinks in the fridge. Girl, y'all was on that
Cisco? Y'all was on that
Coke 45.
Cisco. Y'all was something.
No, if they was drinking on that Cisco, honey, I don't know how somebody missed their drunk A's.
Y'all must have drunk and fell out.
When Daddy got on that Cisco and them lips got pink, I said, oh, Lord, listen, that Cisco made them lips real pink. I said, oh, God, he on liquid crack now. Because Cisco was liquid crack, honey. He going to the Bronx. He ain't staying here too much more. I was like, this must be, that Cisco got to be liquid crack because they be having them acting crazy. I don't know what they got in that stuff, but them lips get pink. He said, oh, Lord, it's about to go downhill from here. He had him a Cisco.
Oh, God. You recognize the sign. You know what to look for.
He done snuck him a Cisco.
He done went to
I don't know if y'all know about a Cisco, honey, but honey.
Go up the block and come back with that brown bag. That's it. You see that brown bag in the hand?
I don't even know what our topic was no more.
Oh, wait.
This was our topics by accident. I don't know what happened.
It's gonna be like, honey.
It's gonna be a run-on sentence. What the L says?
I got rules for my funeral, and certain people that better not show up.
What you gonna do?
What you gonna do? They show up.
Let me find out you got a security that's gonna be fighting people that they. Oh no. Oh, you can't come.
Yeah,
you sound like Star. List. That's some stars.
Oh yeah, she's on the list. You can't come in. I'm sorry.
Listen, ma'am. This is a VIP event. Oh.
Then she gonna have people at the door with a list. Oh, ma'am, sorry.
That is so petty,
ma'am, we're on the list. She wrote this before she. And it's signed, I'm so sorry. We can't
You know you petty that even after life you still raising hell. She can't come in my funeral.
don't think if you come to get a program. Why
You-
did we
You can't even let her get her life right with Jesus on the last day. Y'all wrong for that. Let him come in and feel bad at the moment. Okay, go
The
ahead. Finish what it
casket
says.
is gonna be buttons pressed while you hit.
Girl,
I
what she
cannot
said?
with her
Wait,
right now.
I got rules for my funeral and certain people that better not show up. I will ask them to leave. They will be escorted out. Don't think if you're coming to get a program.
I can need a program.
I need a
program.
program. If your name is on the list, you will be asked to leave. If you walk up to the casket, there's going to be a button press. Why you here? You didn't like me. I want you to leave. Oh, you want to see if it was real and I still don't like you? Your name will be called out. Oh, my God. Not you doing an altar call at the funeral.
At the darn funeral.
If these people are around you, look to the right and to the left. You know you got a head hug to the left or the right.
Make a recording, girl, and be like,
I need you to play this at the beginning.
Tasha, Wendy, if y'all here,
get up right now. Y'all got 2 minutes to exit stage left.
I know I like y'all. Get on up out of here.
And then the goon standing up in all four corners like. She said 2 minutes. Preacher, start the timer.
I remember that. Oh my God.
She talking about something.
Days.
Yes, sir. I'm so done.
That is school days. It's the,
it's 3 o'clock. It's 3 o'clock on the dot. Yes, sir. I know you cannot fool with Arthur L. because she is something else. Yes, that's Cisco. And Dan used to be up baking cakes and shit in the middle of the night.
Damn.
Y'all was drinking Cisco, girl.
What? No. Y'all was up in the middle of the night baking cakes and shit.
Meanwhile, we stealing 10 Marines and shit.
Right. We all got stories.
We all got stories. Now they was stealing Cisco. This new generation, I tell you, they hit different. She said, I'm with her by invitation only. Not an invitation funeral. I'm done. Way to be a bitch on the way out.
I cannot. Hey, you gotta be how you is.
Listen. I don't mind even being in the room, honey. You can come in the room. What they said, God said he will make your enemies your footstools. So what does that mean? That means they have to be close enough to step up on. How can you step on a footstool that's not even in the room? They gotta be there. They gotta be at the table, honey.
I can't.
They have to have the last second to turn from their wicked ways. God uses us to heal each other. You see sandpaper in the wall now. Sandpaper in the wall. Everybody need them fixing. Everybody's getting smoothed out by the Almighty. But no, that is hilarious.
Come on in God.
Because I know that if we really can look down at our own funeral, even though we're laughing and stuff, if certain people you see walking in, you be like, I know she did this kind of my funeral. And I could imagine if you keep your same attitude and you have your same energy, you're going to be like, I know.
Like, why is
this big and not just show up to my D-Day. That's Death Day, right? It ain't my B-Day, it's my D-Day. I know you ain't go to my Death Day. I know you didn't. Come up in here with the fake alligator tears. But maybe they real. One never knows. They never got to say sorry. Too late. It's too late. Now you got to take it to the altar.
Too late for your sorry.
And hope God sends me the message. Okay. May the peace be with you. What this Arthur L says.
When I work for alcohol, tobacco, and labeling, the director had a coffee table that he was investigating different liquors and beers. Cisco was number 2. Cisco had embalming fluid in it. That's why people were getting drunk so fast.
What's embodiment?
Embalming fluid.
You think she's trying to say
embalming fluid? Yes, ma'am. Yeah.
Wow, they was lacing.
What's the embodiment fluid? embalming fluid. It gotta be embalming fluid.
Oh, that's crazy.
That is crazy, the stuff that's in.
I think they were saying that's how they started to lace the people's, was it crack or was it weed? Was they putting, you remember at some point, it had to have been years ago, pre-pandemic, you got to say everything pre-pandemic, because since pandemic hit, I don't even know years no more. It's moving so fast.
No.
But pre-pandemic, like years ago, they did said that they used to put, now that's what I'm saying, embalming fluid on, I don't know if it was in their joints or on their rolls or something like that. And people were like, I couldn't imagine. I think people was ODing or something.
God.
How can that?
That's too much.
Text to talk. Yes, you are right.
Embalming fluid.
Embalming fluid. I knew Cisco was liquid cocaine. Because you might as well put embalming, because that's the Walking Dead right there. Oh, because crack was the Walking Dead. That's why I said Cisco was liquid cocaine. See how the spirit hit me?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's right.
You was
because I just said that it was liquid cocaine, or cocaine is crack too, but people say crack and cocaine ain't the same. But I guess one is hard, one is soft. I don't know. But either way, it's the same thing. But they treat crack harder than they did coke. But maybe because crack had you smoking the antenna, so it was different.
You smoke crack, but you sniff coke.
Yeah. You remember that commercial when they used to have the nose and the house go by? Yeah. Went up in the nose. Yes. I don't know how people didn't learn from that. And then the car went by and it went up in the nose. Even the lady came by and it sniffed up in his nose. You remember that? And it was like, this is your brain on drugs. I'm like, who the hell's ever going to do that?
Because they sell everything to get it.
Yeah.
Everything. So that's what the symbolism,
Yeah, this is your, everything's going.
Everything going.
Everything going for your addiction. She said, yes, and my spirit will be knocking chicken out of whoever wasn't invited in at the repos. Because what you not about to do is eat chicken over me.
I cannot. She gonna be knocking the chicken at the repast. Oh, you come.
And somebody gonna be like, so now you want to be a haunted, you want to be a ghost at your own funeral. Now she see how elevated she don't went.
Stop. She gonna be
now she want to now she trying to sixth sense the people at the daggone funeral. Like I'm not really dead.
I cannot.
You know how many people would just be slapped and you be like, God damn, did you feel that? If that was even possible, God got boundaries on y'all because he knows that y'all don't let sleeping dogs lie. You could be dead and you still got an attitude. What is the problem? It's over, fam. There's nothing else to talk about.
I cannot right now.
Let it go. You still at your own D-Day smacking people. Oh my God. To God be the glory, I tell you. Let me stop fronting. Because if certain people walk in mines, they getting slapped. Whack it, whack, whack. If I could, but that's why God would not let us do it. He won't let us do it.
Lord have mercy. It's a shame.
He won't let us do it. What's Author L says?
She said, Author L said, I have a cousin that will read exactly what you tell to read at a funeral. And she knows who I used to be, friends with family members that don't talk. And she will put her own spin to it and call you out. Hey, I already know I'm not giving in right away. So I might make my last day on earth visible before they close that box up. Super fragilistic expialidocious.
Yeah, super fragilistic expialidocious, right? Super fragilistic expialidocious.
She a real one right here, because she
super
is
fragile. Super fragile, yeah. Super fragile, calendistic, expialidocious. I was missing calendistic. I knew it was something.
And she damn spelled the shit. Like who?
Petty. That's petty, girl. What's your sign, girl?
What the hell?
What is your sign, girl? What month was you born? What level of petty are you on? Actually, our topic for the day.
We got 15 minutes to talk about the topic. I love it. Conversations. See, this is what it's supposed to be like. Forget
Capricorn. Oh God. Not a Capricorn. I'm trying to think what Capricorns do. I know girl Capricorns.
Wow.
Well, I missed that text. You know, I jumped up in the morning at 12:10 a.m. I had Serenity charge it last night. And I said, I'm going to charge it. I'm going to put it on the thing. And then I took her charger, charged it. You know, they get up like 6 o'clock in the morning. She got that fast charger though. But I fell asleep. I woke up at ding ding 5:26. I jumped up like a daggone alarm and I said, oh my God. It was like a Home Alone. You know how when she was like, come in. I was like, oh my God, I'm plugging her charger. And I took her stuff. So I jumped up and I put on my robe because that's why I fell asleep, if you know what I mean. So I run in there and I'm like leaning up, plugging in her phone. I'm like, okay, she got 30 minutes before she wake up. But I'm laughing because just when I looked at my phone, that's how the last time I picked up my phone, I got messages from last night that I hadn't responded to, but I'm cracking up because I'm like, what you mean? I said, I just made it, honey. She almost didn't have no charge phone today. She'd have been in her feelings, honey. She would have got over it, but she definitely would have been in her feelings. She'd be looking at me every time I look to borrow. You know how you borrow something, looking like,
yes, like,
you ain't borrowing my stuff. Like that would buy me like,
direction.
y'all ain't borrowing from me. Y'all don't bring stuff back. See, me and Ty and John was good neighbors. Ty, John, me, honey, we were the same people. We'd be like, oh can I borrow that thing back from you? We be borrowing our stuff back from each other. And we don't feel no way. We best neighbors. We like, if we stay here, we gonna make a bridge.
Okay, no.
Because honey, me casa and Sue casa, we literally got 2 daggone houses. 2 houses.
2 houses.
Star says Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, all earth signs, LOL. Oh, so earth. So that's what earth be like.
All earth signs.
Oh, that's what earth be like. Earth is
I'm
petty.
a water sign.
Yeah, earth is petty. Is that what y'all saying?
Earth sign.
Virgos are petty, Tauruses are petty, and Capricorns are petty. I'm a fire sign, and you are water. See what I'm saying?
Fire, water, and earth.
That is something else. And guess what? We got so much petty as hell. That part.
Wow. What's fire signs?
Fire signs is Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo. So my whole house is full of that. Chef Ron's a Aries. I'm the only Leo. And my last 3, Serenity, Rondell, and Rayvon are all Sagittarius, all 3 of them. So the twins was born December 15th, and Serenity was born on November 27th. So all 3 of them are Sagittarius. So petty. Yeah, petty. I ain't saying that's they petty. Like very, very, very. Yeah. Well, the boys are definitely different than the girls. Cause Serenity, honey, I'll be like, oh, Serenity, girl, you gonna make me hurt you. Girl, you gonna make me hurt you, girl. Oh, God. Fix your face when you looking at me, okay? Because I'm still a black mother. Look, I'm still a black mother.
I can't.
But them, honey, them kids.
Serenity got that.
Serenity got that. I'm like, oh, you forgot. You must have forgot who the champ is. You must have forgot who the champ is. The champ is here.
The champ is here.
She's like, calm down. Oh, because I thought you forgot. Like, don't let this calm fool you, honey. A quiet storm she shall be. But yeah. Anyway, like I said, we will definitely not be touching on that topic. That could be a Monday topic because tomorrow is a hot topic. So today, what was we going to talk about? If I can remember. So I just want to say sorry for the people who tuned in because they thought the topic was the topic because we at no point in this hour did we touch what we were going to talk about. So
we'll save that for Monday.
We'll save that for Monday.
Because tomorrow is hot.
It's hot topics, even though this was kind of hot. But I mean, the spirit of the Lord. You know how you get into church and it's like wherever it leads us, that's what we needed.
That's where we going. But I love it. Coffee and conversations.
That's where we ended up.
No, we try to find a
girl. I tried on that thing when Chef Ron was getting dressed because he dropped me off this morning. So when I tried on that bling thing, Girl, I put it on. And when he came out the bathroom, he said, "What? Why?" Because he didn't know. I was like trying to hurry up and get it on because he was in the closet getting dressed and he was going to drop me off. So I was going to put on what I was going to wear down the street. So I said, but it was hanging. I said, "Oh, let me hurry up and throw it on before I be like, oh, look what I found yesterday at the Salvation Army. Was brand new too.
See, that's why we go
with tags on
like,
it, honey. 50% off. I got a brand new Banana Republic black sweater that I'm about to. I choose me out, so the quality of the sweater is very good. So I like to take my old stuff and bling it out, so that I'm always in my stuff and my brand. Right, might as well brand yourself. So anyway, when I came out in that bling, honey, that's why I knew it was it. Cause he came out. He said, "God," I said, "Okay, so you like it?" So you know what the hell I like. I said, you gotta go to work though. You know what I like. And the way it dropped, and I didn't even have on the bra and it dropped.
Okay, you did. So it wasn't too much going on. There was a good cover.
Oh yeah, it just dropped a sexy drop, and you know it fit. Like it fit. Yes, honey, that thing was cute, girl. Okay. He was like, "Oh, that's a Jamaica outfit." I said, "You better know it." She about to be in Jamaica, like
boy. Body, addy.
Oh, come right in.
Body. You can't see it on there.
I can see it on there.
Okay, dang. I want to see how it looks, girl.
And then I said, "Oh, I should grab it and come and bring it and try it on for Kia."
Yes.
I should have grabbed it.
Oh my god.
But yeah, I'm gonna let you see it, girl. It came out real cute.
I was like, that's why I said, yeah, girl, just hold on to that, because I was like, I see you in that.
Yes, Hansi. And I might get me a little cute little because I could wear that to the wedding. The wedding is that's what we're going for, a vow renewal. We going because one of Rondell's friends is renewing their vows. I think they've been together 20 years. So it's actually a wedding trip, and we just went on that. You know how they be having trips, so it's been like planned over a year ago, and you just paying every month. So by the time it came, it's like you ain't paid nothing.
Okay. Yeah.
So
I thought that was just
he talking about some juicy.
I know them hips was popping, Ron. Popping.
I have to tone at least 10 pounds, or we gonna start working out. So I have to go full throttle committed to hula hooping. So hold me accountable. I got a hula hoop 30 minutes a day. You gonna get a hula hoop?
You hear me?
When you
starting?
You go hula hoop?
I know the hula hoop.
So we go hula hoop for 30 minutes a day. We're gonna invite y'all in. We're gonna put it thing and we're gonna talk and hula hoop. Yeah. We're gonna do a 30-day challenge though. So whatever time we pick, we're gonna do a 30-day challenge, kid. That means every day.
It's gonna give me a stomach. What is gonna
do? God, you're gonna be toned. Like your whole body toned. No, it's just Cameron Diaz said that's what got her so, in shape. So muscle is heavier than fat. So if you want to have weight and you tone, I'm saying muscle is heavier than fat. So if you tone it, you're gonna be bigger and thicker. Okay. So we're gonna do a 30-day challenge. No, you gonna have time to get your hula hoop because this thing is coming to an end. So we can start next week. If you go on Amazon, you can have a hula hoop to you.
All right, in 2 days. I want to come into the challenge.
So next Monday, we'll go into Perspective with the Paulins phase where we do wealthy lifestyle living.
Oh, okay.
When we did the fasting and all that stuff, I'll go into that page, and then we could do exercise every day. And then also the kids is doing. I got this little exercise ball that you throw on the floor, and it's like a million different things that it'll put on. So it's 6 of us, so everybody will roll twice. So that'll be 12 exercises a day. So I'm gonna add that with the hula hoop, and we can start doing our walk like we started. We can do our walk, get our walk in a day, and I think by June, I'll be where I want to be. Because that outfit that everybody sees on, I don't know if y'all see my lives, but there is this I choose me greenish number that the stomach is out, and it's a tank, and it's the mask. And Chef Ron brought me that like 2 years ago. And I ain't been going nowhere, so I've been on that thing because it's body. And so that's a vacation trip. Ain't nobody need everybody to see the body like that, just locally. So I said that, I was like, so ever since he started saying we going, I was like, that is the outfit for the trip. That's my outfit right there. So if I get toned enough so that when I put that outfit on, you don't be like, girl, why she put that on?
Don't worry about it.
She said, I had a hula hoop that had 3 pounds of water in it, and it does help. Use a muscle that you haven't used in years. It's just like how we used to dance when we were little. We're using a lot of muscles. That's what I'm saying. I love that because it does all of your body. Did we miss a comment?
Wait a minute. What she said? Okay, let me see.
We missed it.
She said, boy, if I could slap folks, you would think they had the Holy Ghost. Jesus. Oh man. It will.
That's why we missed the comment.
That
You want
part.
something else.
It will be like the wave at the stadium. You get a skippity pat and you inhale everybody. Damn it. You gonna slap somebody, it's gonna be like the wave.
Oh, do you think? Oh, what if that was the Holy Ghost? I did catch it one time. That mean I had somebody on the other side was like, and I ain't gonna say no names. But at first, I didn't know how. This is how I felt. Certain people or a certain person that wasn't a good treater of me, I feel, kept on catching the Holy Ghost, and I was thinking, ain't nothing holy about that person. And they getting the Holy Ghost. Oh, I don't want it. But now that you put it that way, there probably was somebody from the past. The Holy Ghost is somebody coming from the past and slapping you, and nobody saw it. So you just start running and screaming, and you got the thing on you because. Because I'm like, ain't no way in the hell she getting the Holy Ghost every week. That's because she must be raising hell. They trying to smack the hell out of her. Because I said, honey, but I ain't gonna lie. I used to be like, this cannot be real. And since I came down here, because we used to see it as kids, but we didn't pay no attention to that. And but one time I was at a church at No Walls, and something moved me that the pastor was saying that had something to do with what I was just talking about it, and that thing hit me. I don't even remember. I know I opened my eyes. I was at the front of the building looking back. I was so embarrassed. I said, "Oh, this is what the Holy Ghost is like."
So embarrassed.
I'm like, "What in the world did I do when I left?" Because I was gone. I don't know where I was. I couldn't even believe. Oh, and then if T was on here, she would be crying because they hit Rondell one time. That so thing touched the thing. He was like, "Whoa!" He hit the ground. I said, "Oh my God, this is real." And he caught him good. But yeah, that Holy Ghost, honey, it hit me, and I was like, "This is real." But it only hit me. It hit me that one time. Now I have my own separate Holy Ghost when I'm in my house. I get it more in the closet than I did in church. In church, I got it once, but if I go in my closet every so often, I can catch it in the closet. But that one time when I caught it, I said, "Oh, this is what that feel like." It feel weird, and when you open your eyes, it's almost like, how did I get here and where am I at?
Whoa.
So that was funny, on the L, because honey, that made me laugh about. So I'm like, oh, if that's what the Holy Ghost is about, maybe it's true. Some people done got smacked around, honey.
Jumping around all the time. Every other church.
I hadn't known enough people that I had crossed that was past at that time. So of course it wasn't hitting me. But them older people is getting more because they got more ancestors to smack them around. Girl, you need to get your life together now. I am your guardian angel, and I'm tired of maybe you listen in the service. Wake up. Won't you how you treating them people? Who you think God is? Smack them around, Holy Ghost. Smack them around.
Not right now.
Smack them people around, dear God. They need a smacking.
You'll be like,
what the L says, I felt despair going around me. I was at a Pinocchio church.
Oh, Lord. The lion.
I don't even want to read no more with her.
Everybody was up against the wall, spread out around the church. But I do know what the push to move forward and feels like. I was like, who pushed?
I fell to the spirit. I felt the spirit pass over me. Pushing you around. Get out the way. I'm trying to get to her. Let's go to win.
Girl.
Move
out the way.
Get out the way. Get out the way. Get out the way. I said, move. Get out the way. Okay, let's get these cards because it has already been an hour. Is there even a word for today? I don't even know if we can even add a word to this.
We was on a hot topic.
It got to be a word of fun and peace and rejuvenation coming because, honey, that's what today turned into.
That part, right?
Maybe it was the yellow. The yellow gave us sunshine. And look,
that part.
We like.
I got that lime green, honey.
You know, and it's giving goldish. It's like giving mustard. Oh, mustard. What the F is your mustard seed? Have you bought your book today? Orders. Once again, happy birthday, Sparkle.
Yeah.
Hope you have an amazing day.
She's talking about the word for today is puff, puff, pass.
It is.
Puff,
shout out to all the people celebrating 420. Keep the peace going. Keep the peace pipe flowing. To God be the glory. Okay, here we go.
What's the word for the day?
What's the word for the day? Well, okay, here we go. What did I say?
Why you keep going along?
Oh, you know why? Because it's the middle of the book.
Okay.
So it just opened into the middle of the book. I think that's what it is. Okay, now I'll hold it and not let it just flap open. I'll find a page like this. That can't be the middle.
Come on now.
Creativity. Okay, now that's fair.
Come on now.
Got to do it different, right? Creativity. Lord, you have made many things with your wisdom and you made them all. The earth is full of your riches. Psalms 104:24. We are God's masterpiece. He has created us anew in Christ Jesus so we can do the good things he planned for us long ago. The Lord has fulfilled him with the Spirit of God. He has filled him with wisdom, with understanding, with knowledge, and with all kinds of skill. Exodus 35:31. We have different gifts according to the grace given to each of us. Romans 12:6. Lord, you made the world so beautiful, interesting, and exciting. You made people so unique and lovable, work so rewarding, and play so much fun. Please help me appreciate your creation and recognize that you have given me the ability to be creative as well. I want to use my creativity for your glory. How can you use your creativity for God? That was very good. I love that. And it would go very well with the idea of us just moving forward and making, we spoke so much about leaving. And I think it's important for us to realize that the best part of all is that we got to be here. And so before we leave, we get to make an impression, right? Impress upon ourselves, the people, right? Because that's what funerals are all about. We ended up talking about funerals, but what it does is it celebrates the life you live, right? And creativity represents us being creators, right? God gave us the power to choose. And so our thoughts that we put into action becomes our life, right? And so creativity is about understanding that God gave you the power to create in your own life, create relationships, create experiences, create things, right? Create things that we need. And so as often as we say, and I love so many people in different ways of walking and talking, always speak about how, everything we get to appreciate because somebody created it, right? This table that we sitting at, this light, this computer, everything came because somebody decided to be a creator in this world and leave it better than when they came. And so whether it is a book that you have been longing to write, right? Whether it is a conversation that you have been longing to have, whether it is a class you've been wanting to teach, maybe it's a brand you wanted to start, maybe it's a nonprofit that you wanted to be able to use your pain and give those people a voice and give them power back and create in their honor. And so whatever it is, that's what makes the funeral so grand. The funeral becomes grand because the impact you left behind. Because I often say that we'll leave. The flesh will leave. But what matters is the soul print That soul print is how you impressed upon yourself and somebody else, right? In their life, in their experience. And that's what they remember. They do not remember what you brought them. They remember how you made them feel. And so being creative is finding ways to make people feel validated after you have first been validated. So I think that is a perfect line in alignment with our conversation because of death, that means it was first life. That means you got the opportunity to be here and be here in a way that it matters because somebody showed up to say goodbye. And so the gift is in showing up in your creative God piece so that you cannot make a difference, but that you can be the difference. Because life is about being. So I think you could tie that in like that. You could always find a way to tie it in. At least I can.
Right. Cornelia says, I use mine through my logos, flyers, t-shirts, and in my new ministry called Bible Light Ministry.
Oh, I love that. Bible Light Ministry. And there is a lane for you.
Come on now.
Are you a multi-level marketer of God? Heck yeah. That's a multi-level marketing for God.
Bible Light Ministry.
Multiple streams of spirit. Every time you do that. And I love that. Because you know I'm with the light. I love the light.
Shine your light.
I say it's a chandelier fair. I can't wait for that tour. Bring your light. Bring your light. Okay, so let's see.
Ooh, that was a good one.
I know. That ain't one we pulled.
That ain't.
Okay. We're going to bring it down so you can know we ain't lying when we pick it.
Y'all ready?
Okay. Here we go.
All right. Here we go now.
Holla if you hear me, no. Come and hear me, flow.
Come on now. That's what I'll be talking about. We always be right here.
Ew.
Ready?
Set. Oh.
That damn Zet. Girl, I was just thinking about this word. Yes,
see that?
I was.
Manifestation. I am my yes, and I am my zest. Honey, talk about rhyming words today. That's the best. Hi.
Come on now. This damn zestful.
Oh my God. That zestful is finding a way into to make a stay.
Zestful.
I am zestful.
The
We
way
just
they
speak
doing
about
going
that
out,
yesterday.
yeah,
Yes.
Day before yesterday.
The day before yesterday.
The way they going out at the funeral, that's their zest.
That's that zest, honey. That's the way they shine.
Going out with Luke, that's that zest.
I am zestful and I am my yes, right?
Come on now.
So it goes back to creative because your yes, God says yes, right? But the thing is, you got to go back and get what he said yes to. See, God only wants you to be able to ask. That's why he said, ask and ye shall receive, because it's your job to write the vision and make it plain so that you have a blueprint for creating the thing you want. So if you can zestfully understand that you are your yes, you have a spunk as you are trying to go back to the thing that you asked for. So God said, I want to make it clear. I give you clarity so that you know what you are in alignment for. You ask me for it. I say yes, and then you go back and get it. And I always, remember when I want to do a TED talk where the yes, right? The yes is the most important part because I always remember that and I always use grandma as the example, is after the yes. That's what the TED talk would be. Because you are your yes, but after the yes is when you set in motion the things that he said yes to. Mm-hmm. So when grandma said you can have a banana after you ask with a please, don't forget your please, because then there's no. But when you come to her and ask for a banana, it's first because you saw the banana. Secondly, you went to her and knew the right way to ask because she owned the banana. He owned all things, so you got to go get it from him, the king. So now when we asked the queen for the banana, after she said yes, grandma didn't stop where she was going because she had all of us to go get you the banana because you already saw it, so you know where it's at. So I don't have to stop what I'm doing to go give you what you already saw it. that you asked for. So your next job after the yes was to say thank you and go back and get it and enjoy what she said yes to. And I think that's what we miss when we are having a zest for life. We think when we go to God and we ask that he also is going to drop it in our lap. He said, no, the minute you saw what I gave you, then I gave you all willpower. It is in your will. He said his will be done. So the yes means my will can be done. So create a way, a blueprint, because you too are a creator, and figure out how to go back and get that thing that you asked me for, and I gave you provision over. You know what provision is? It's being a professional in the vision that God gave you. That's what provision is. So when you ask me and I say yes, zestfully go and get it. And I don't care how long it takes you to get to the yes. Have a zest in how you moving and excitement that you can have it. And then before you know it, you will arrive. I.e., 1 book, 2 book, 3 book, 4 book, right? The idea, there's a 5th book. There's children's books. It means that he said, yes, I have no excuses. I don't care if I have to cry. I don't care if I have to ask for help. I don't care if I have to find ways to get there. Once he said, I gave you, you wrote the poem. You wrote the children's book. Now go get it. You wrote it. You did the work. Now finish what you started. Follow through with my yes. And so before we leave this earth, it is our job to follow through with all the yeses God gave us. Stop asking for stuff and walking away. Go get your stuff. He said yes. So be zestful in your flow to your greatness, because God is waiting.
In a zestful way.
In a zestful way.
In a zestful way, honey.
In a zestful. You're not fully clean until you're zestfully clean.
Honey, I'm gonna have to look at the bars.
Girl, I just washed up. Oh no, I used the Coast today.
Let me see.
Can you smell it? I put my other spray on it.
I love a Coast.
Oh my goodness.
Zest and Coast. Yeah,
Zest and Coast.
This has been amazing.
This has been an amazing no direction conversation, which is our favorite thing to do, because that's what Coffee and Conversations is all about. It's about feeling out the mood. And the mood was about spiritual enlightenment.
Come on now.
Those old songs that we used to sing that got us in the attitude of gratitude, that just say thank you for saving a wretch like us. We're so grateful. We're so grateful to still be here. Listen,
when it's just me and you.
We're so grateful just to be in the land of the living. We've got another chance to testify.
Come on now.
Just how good God's been to me. Come on now. So listen, we want to just say that you have been a special part of our conversation. Remember, it is a relay race, and somebody is relying on you not to compete, but to complete. And the difference between those two words is an L, and the L stands for love, because love grows everything. And remember, you can never turn on anybody else's light, but you can provide enough light for them to find their switch. So stay lit in this world so somebody can find their way out of the darkness. The way you do that is by turning your heartbeat into a soul beat in order to leave your soul print. Because the fingerprint tells us what you got wrong in this world, but the soul print, it tells us what you got right. And what God got right is you. So remember that you have a responsibility. And so we spoke about being a creator, having creativity. Know that what you got has been ordained. God gave you a vision. He knew that you can actually follow through with it. So have a zest. Come on now. Have a zest with your yes. Right? Have a zest with your yes, so that you can move in a way of gratitude, which gives you the right attitude, which determines your altitude, right? Wow. And so you as high as you go, because remember, God is the vibe and faith is his vibration. So anytime you are not feeling worthy enough, you're low, right? So to bring yourself higher is to be faithful over the yes. Believe that faith is freedom after insight to higher self. And I promise you, life will be what you want it to be. Don't forget to get your book. Whether it's an ebook, whether it's a black and white, whether it's color,
click the link.
all things are available.
Order your book.
Click your link. Get your financial literacy together. Make sure you click the link.
Click the link, y'all.
Keep
Click
it
the
simple, shorty.
link. Keep it simple, shorty.
Keep it simple, shorty. Click that
confusion.
link. No excuses why you don't have your life budgeted. You don't know how to get your credit together. There are ebooks on Kia's thing and they're not expensive. The highest one is what? $10. So we don't want to hear it.
$10.
So if she has served you in any way, serve back, right? Give to receive. So and find what you need, right? Because what she's offering is guidance. So don't forget to get the guidance in your mind, body, and soul. We love you. You have been tuned into Coffee and Conversations. So don't forget to wake up and make today count. Oh my God, we love you guys. See you
tomorrow
back
for Friday.
Back here.
That's
Thanks.
right.
We love you too,
Thanks,
Nancy.
love you.
That's beautiful. And that's what Bible Light Ministry stands for.
All right, now shine your
that
light.
part, shine your light. We all connected, honey, because God got the message and we just messengers. So let your message so you can have your message. Bye-bye. Look, bye-bye.
Bye-bye. See you in the morning.
See you in the morning. Don't forget to love yourselves first. Love you too, boo. Love you too.
Love y'all. Thanks.
Peace.